I kind of did. I thought, of course, we're happy with being a 2 seed, no question about that. But I thought that we were really close to being a 1 seed too, because of the way things played out, and our RPI and our BPI. I looked today. I think we were 3-5, and we had 12 wins, and against the top 50, where some of the other teams they were considering had, 5 or 6. So I think that Virginia obviously deserved it because they won today. But if things had happened a little bit differently today, then maybe we'd been in consideration. But I'm really happy that we're on the 2 line because I thought, there's obviously a chance we can move to a 3.
Looking at your pod, does New Mexico, you already played, and did they strike you as better than a 7 seed?
Yeah, they beat San Diego State in their tournament on a neutral floor, and San Diego State's a 4 seed. So I think that, and we saw how good San Diego State was, and of course we played good against them and made shots in the Sprint Center, and their guard Greenwood, if I'm not mistaken, was playing with a broken hand then, and their big kid got 2 quick fouls in the first 3 minutes, which kind of changed things. So we were fortunate. I hope we have an opportunity to advance because whoever we play there, Stanford or New Mexico, would be, obviously a very, very tough opponent. But our focus just needs to be on obviously Eastern Kentucky and defending the 3-point line.
What have you learned about Eastern Kentucky in the last 20 minutes?
Not a lot. I've got a cheat sheet here though, but I have looked at their stats, and they're going to play 4 starters that all shoot threes. They're a lot like Iowa State in that regard. I mean, they stretch it, and I think they've shot 776 threes, something like that, for the season, and their opponents have shot 570 or something like that. So they're averaging 6 or 7 more threes a game than their opponents, and which is a lot. That's a big difference. So we definitely got to guard the line because they're not real big.
Joel's status?
It's the same. It's the same. He feels better. He feels better, and all the doctors have been, all the medical staff has been communicating, and I same thing. For me to be optimistic about this weekend would not be an accurate statement. Although I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but I don't feel optimistic about it. But I do, along with the medical staff and based on how he's rehabbing, do feel optimistic about next week. So.
I think you used the word long shot before on Joel. Will you rule him out?
No, well, I could rule him out if he's not able to practice, let's say by Wednesday or something like that. But there's no reason for me to do that now because that's not the case. But it's all symptom related and how he responds, and he's responding very favorably right now. So we'll just wait and see.
Wayne, I'm guessing you kind of grew up at some point watching the NCAA tournament. Now you're about to play in your first one. Does anything about how you prepare or how you go into a game change, or is it best just to keep everything the same?
We got to go into the games with the same mindset we did coming out and just competing. We can't really get complacent because we know this is close to the end now, so we just got to keep fighting.
What have the last 2 days been like for you guys and for the team?
We definitely we let ourselves down in a Big 12 tournament, but we came back. It's not the end of the world, and we came out today with a good practice and want to see where we be put at and seeding and everything. And we definitely going to get a game plan tomorrow and prepare for the tournament.